moves, I'll float them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Tires scream, my setup's tight. I bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I've chased the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of the server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. I race in glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Leadfoot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Screaming the sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Tires scream, the sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Leadfoot TV. Engines in the dark, waiting to scream. Steel and thunder, born from a dream. Shadows Let foot TV feel the ground ignite through the smoke and fire into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends fallen and legends break through. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let foot TV, the fire never dies. Let foot TV feel the ground ignite through the smoke and fire into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let foot TV, the fire never dies.
You talk too much, but the track don't lie. Quit stalling out, quit wasting time. The only way forward is pedal to the floor. Quit whining, drive like you want more. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On the foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire is the throttle we trust. Webbing doors at 200 strong. The weak get wrecked, the brave roll on. Every left for war, no mercy inside. If you came to complain, step off the ride. The time is ticking, the engine's roared. Hawaiian drive, that's what it's for. From the sims to the screen, it's the edge of your seat. Burning rubber where legends compete. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On the foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Lights out, hearts pound, hear the countdown scream. You're strapped in the cockpit of a digital dream. No tears, no fear, just a checkered sky. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive, let the wild take control. On the foot TV, it's a race for the soul. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Green flags alive. Quit whining and drive.
Screens lit up, the glit's alive. Engines roar in this digital drive. Sweat on my brow, I burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, carve my name in the soil. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race is mine tonight. Qualifying ghosts, I'll float them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Sire scream, my setup's tight. I bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase chased you crash, but not tonight. I've chased the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The past behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I've paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The past behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. I race in glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Screens are burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Leadfoot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame, we rise again.
Welcome into Leadfoot TV. I'm Chris Golden, alongside me, Austin Lucky Cansdale, and of course, the man pushing all the buttons, Tracy Brown, as we are here tonight at COTA, my home state. We are in Austin, Texas for the COTA 110, brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, here with EMSN. I mess it up every single time. The EMSN Nascar series, and they are getting gridded up here, ready to rock and roll. You can see down there at the bottom of the screen, we got Austin Lucky Cansdale, Chris Golden, and Tracy Brown down here. And looks like we got 13 cars here tonight going to be starting this race here from COTA. One of my favorite road courses. Everybody knows that I absolutely despise road courses in general. The only time you're supposed to be turning right is on dirt, as far as I'm concerned. But we are here tonight for the COTA 110. Lucky, what are you excited to see here tonight?
Green flag runs. That's what I'm excited for. I'm hoping to see some clean racing tonight.
For sure. We see there Jordan Kalinian on the pole here. A little bit of a road course ringer, I'm assuming. We didn't get to see Jordan run many road courses, and we were in here before with the EMSN. But we are back now, getting to see a little something we don't see very often in most iRacing series is a road course. Tracy, let's go ahead and run down our starting lineup here real quick while they're still gridded. Well, we just mentioned right there on the pole, Jordan Kalinian, right outside of him, Bryce Fontaine. Jose Mercado inside row 2. Everyone on our broadcast are familiar with him from NSRLA as well as other places. Blake Thronberg will be outside row 2. CD Mangrum, another one from NSRLA here joining us inside row 3, starting 5th. Kyle Noel, 6th, outside of row 3. Inside, Justin Belmonte. We talked about him quite a bit when we were here earlier in the season. He was pretty fast at most of the ovals. He should be able to run pretty well here tonight as well. Mike Marini starting 8th in the 12 car. Scott Bailey 9th in the 8. And rounding out your top 10 starting positions, Ryan Gibson in the 23.
Row 6 in the 11th position, you got Ty Higginbotham in the 97, and P12 you got the 13 of Jared Ireland, and 13th you got the 6 of Lee Campbell, and 14th you got the 93 of Jami Wazowski. I'm gonna call him Wazowski. That's good enough for me. And 15th, you got the 29 of Mario Ikrolani, and P16, you got the 5 of John Williams. There we go. We got a normal name there.
All right. So yeah, just a heads up for our new guy, Lucky. We didn't give him a rundown on names. Tommy Janikowski, like the old Raiders kicker, Sebastian
Oh,
Janikowski,
okay,
Tommy
okay.
Janikowski, and Mario Ercolani. Uh,
Orkolani. Gotcha.
yeah, that one is just a guess, but it sounds good.
Does sound good.
But we are rolling behind the BMW safety car here. Just cruising around COTA. It's going to be a long pace lap here. I believe they may be going green right when they come back around. 48 laps tonight, 113 miles. There'll be stages at lap 10 and at lap 23. They have 3 tire sets in the pits, 1 attempt at a green-white checkered, and these guys are getting 15 to 17 laps per tank on fuel. So we'll be seeing probably 2 to 3 stops here minimum, depending on number of cautions.
Most definitely. I mean, you probably. I see a lot of drivers are probably going to try to save fuel during this run, especially early on in the race, so they can shorten that last pit stop when they come down pit road.
The only negative I'm seeing so far, Lucky, we have a double Toyota front row. You never want to see that.
No, but for some reason the Toyotas in the next gen era, next gen cars, they're so good and so I don't know what they have done this year, but they've been so dominant.
And see, that's the crazy part is they were actually even more dominant in Gen 6. That was partially why Hendrick coerced NASCAR into creating these new next gens, was to bring the Chevys back, since Hendrick did design these cars. But yeah, we're getting ready to go green. Pace car is off. And there we go. Yeah, big jump there for Kalinian on the start. Outside line did not get a very good run. And he is gone into turn 1. We'll normally see them fan out here in real life. Let's see if they fan or if they all start kind of locking down. Yeah, all kind of locked down in the corner there. No real big fan out like we're used to seeing. Everybody kind of following in line, minding their P's and Q's as they go off into the, I believe that's the carousel there. A lot easier to say turns 1, 2, 3, and 4. Trying to figure out where they are on this place.
Yeah, I'm used to having only 4 turns instead of 20. Oh, this is the shortened version of COTA. I thought they would be doing the long version.
Oh, it is the short version. Okay. Oh, we got one completely over the bumper strip there. He's taking the far outside line. Couldn't quite tell who that was. I think it might have been Belmonte back there, but I could not tell. Little bit of a battle here for the lead, but not major. I mean, you're already 1 second of separation there. Like, just like in NSRLA, the dominant car in this league early on. Oh, as we got the 15 around and Belmonte collects him. Kyle Noel out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Let's see if he had some help here or if that was a self-spin, Tracy. See if it just got away from him here. Got eyes here on the 15. Yeah, he just locked it up right there. He went into, just got a little bit of a wheel hop on entry and never could recover from it.
And I'll be honest, COTA has became one of my more favorite road course races to watch and even drive. I don't know what it is about COTA, but it's just so unique.
Yeah, I have never driven it, nor driven it on iRacing, nor really seen anyone on iRacing run it. I'm more partial to the normal generic Watkins Glen. I've always enjoyed that track, even going all the way back to NASCAR '98 when Watkins Glen and Sonoma, back then called Sears Point, were the only 2 road courses. Back before Atlanta was a D oval, it was just a normal oval. Back to NASCAR '98. That was always my first win in NASCAR 98 when I would do the career would be Watkins Glen. It was a lot of fun. Whoa, the 41. Jose Mercado locks it down.
Good way to
And
keep it straight, though.
It loses a position there to the 3. Thronberg goes on by. Braking is going to be a big issue here. The big, heavy cars. These guys, that's twice now already that they have had to lock it down hard.
Another one already.
A couple more around over there.
I wonder if these guys have got their brake bias not set all the way to where they like it.
They've got John Williams, Ercolani, both the cars kind of running in the back there, just going around possibly on their own. Like Ercolani might have had a little bit of splitter damage. But Kalinian, Fontaine kind of pulling away from everybody else. Thronberg back 3 seconds back now as Fontaine and Thronberg just kind of setting sail here, working through the S's. One thing I do enjoy about road courses, you really get to see driver ability. There's no draft that's affecting it. There's not aero or any of this extra stuff. Road courses and even short tracks, for that matter, it really shows the talent of the drivers, being like actual, almost like when we're kids running go-karts.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I like road courses more and more as I've gotten older and watched racing a little bit more because, like you said, it comes down to the driver. And that road course it's going to come down to the driver that's going to hit his marks every lap, every time, and not mess up.
Yep, definitely about precision. I've started watching a little more formula racing strictly for that fact because, we got another one locking it down over there. More tire smoke. Jared Ireland. I remember old Jared. He was the guy with a lucky horseshoe up his rear end every single race when we were first broadcasting this series. We had a standing bet going is like, how many could Jared avoid tonight? And he missed every single wreck for every race we did except for the last one. He got involved in a wreck in the last one. I remember that. That was crazy. Oh, working through the S's again. 2.5 lead now for Kalinian over Fontaine. Thronberg back to 4 seconds. Campbell back 48 seconds behind the leader. Almost a full lap here, as is Williams. Williams 56 seconds back.
As he's entering pit road here.
He is trying to flip the stage.
See, if me personally, as you said earlier, with the little bit of information we had, you get 15 to 17 laps. I would do everything in my power to stretch that field as long as I could.
So we're going to have a stage break at lap 10. So if I was ended up going to flip the stage, I would pit the lap before the stage break. If I knew I wasn't going to get any stage points, I would pit the lap before, let everybody pit during the stage, and then I would stay out. It's like, that's how you flip a stage. Just informed that Jared Ireland is actually racing with a broken hand. He was actually going to be joining us in the booth tonight, but decided, you know what? I'm a driver. And jumped back in the car, said, all right, give me my horseshoe. Let's ride. And he's working that lucky horseshoe right now. He's up to inside the top 10 already with the old Boot Hill Distillery Chevy out of Eudora, Kansas, just a little bit north of me here in Oklahoma. Old Blue Collar Racing. With his old lucky horseshoe and broken hand, he is one-handed wheeling this car around COTA tonight.
Yeah, I wonder how he's doing that, because I know Christopher Bell was doing it with a bad wrist.
No, not very well.
Apparently not, as he spins off off the track here. I
Yeah,
guess
that'll
that lucky
cop.
horseshoe ain't so lucky tonight.
Yeah, there went another one in the grass. The 97. Yeah, he lost a couple positions there. That's going to put him back to 12th. He's all the way back there with Noel now. 44 to go here. They're coming down to, let's see, we started with 48, so we got 4 in the books. So about 6 to go to the stage, almost halfway is the end of stage 1 here.
It's always the one thing I've always hated about road course racing. Once they get spread out, there's usually no action on the track, and it's just kind of, NASCAR nap time. You take a nap and you wake up with 10 laps to go, and it's like, hey, what we got going on here?
I don't know. These guys are making it pretty exciting because just like Lenny iRacing League, I mean, we see here we got one with lots of damage.
Oh,
That's
Mercado.
Mercado.
Oh no.
So you can hear there when they came through the pit entrance. That is the pit road warning that there is a car coming down pit road. It's a lot. You hear it a lot with sports cars, IndyCar as well. NASCAR doesn't really use the alarm very often. But let's see what happened to Jose Mercado. Big damage. Oh, he wheel hopped. He got up there on. Yep, sure. Well, at least he wrecked right at the end of the entrance to pit road. He got up there on the bumpers and got on the throttle at the wrong spot, and doink, around she goes. And well, it's a little bigger than a doink, but at least he's right at the entrance of pit road. Unfortunately, no fast repair, so that may be the end of his night.
Yes. That was a really big hit here, as you see smoke barreling out of the back of that car. Hopefully they can maybe get it fixed, but I don't think they are, especially with this car nowadays. It's so hard to fix it.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be race over for Mercado. Williams as well is 2 laps down currently. Not sure if he had another spin or what he pitted. That's what it was. He pitted earlier, but he is currently 2 laps down. So he may have actually pitted to get some damage repaired from that spin earlier. Still, and now Williams is 3 laps down. Williams still on pit road. Definitely something to miss with that 5 car. We already know that the 41 has had some major catastrophic issues. As the 6 goes around, Campbell gets it gathered back up, gets it rolling again.
Hey, I was just about to say something about that little Jeff Burton. Oh, as he's in the gravel. Oh man, what a rough sequence of turns here. And he's turned it around.
Yep, there was gravel on the tires.
I think he's calling tonight.
Campbell toes to the pit there. Currently scored 15th, 1 lap down for the toe. Mercado 1 lap down as well. Once they come back around, of course, that will no longer be the case. Janikowski currently the last car running on track, P14. P13 now that he has passed Mercado. Tommy Janikowski at Appleton, Wisconsin. Big T Motorsports. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it may be a different Tommy Janikowski, and I think we've had this conversation before. There is a Tommy Janikowski that jumps into the chats every single race for Track Limits Network and comments and interacts, and is a big fan of Steve Singer, our commentator there at Track Limits Network, that does a lot of the asphalt races for Golden Racing League. Not sure if it's the same Tommy Janikowski. Pretty sure we've had this conversation before that I don't think it is, but pretty cool coincidence.
It's a really weird name to have the same name as someone. That's Tommy Janikowski. That's a whew.
Yeah. So confirmation there. Jose Mercado is done for the night. Will be scored P14 currently. Now, Campbell and Williams, if they get out of the pits and run a few more laps, they can each gain that position and put Mercado back to 16th. But tough break there. Wheel hop up on the curb. Something you never want to do. You never want to get on the throttle when these really, really low diffuser cars are high centered on that curb.
Seeing a lot of drivers using every inch of the track as they can. I don't know if they have a track limits rule here tonight in effect, or if they are allowed to use whatever part of the track they can besides cutting corners.
Not sure. Seeing the 15 hard on the brakes here. You can see him kind of popping those brakes. It's really upsetting that car. Kalanian out to 3.5-second lead over Fontaine now. 0017 Thronberg, the only car that's currently in P3, the only car within 10 seconds of our leader.
Salisbury, North Carolina. Man, I can go for a Salisbury steak right about now.
Yeah. Control Alt Defeat Motorsports. That's creative. I like that one.
This is a pretty cool motorsports name.
Bryce Fontaine, Cape Coral, Florida. Hyperdrive Esports. 8 starts, 2 wins. I think they've had more starts than that, but that's what our records tell currently. There's Thronberg, Graham, North Carolina. Another Control Alt Defeat Motorsports. So Control Alt Defeat, 2 out of the top 3 currently split by Fontaine. 8 down, 40 to go here. So we're within 2 of the stage. CD Mangrum out of Atlanta, Georgia. Tornado Alley E-Racing. Also an NSRLA regular over in the SoarDogg Cup Series. Scott Bailey, I remember him as well from our broadcast earlier, always with the Dale Jr. scheme every single race. He had some awful luck. Every race that we broadcasted, he was getting caught up in stuff. Another blue-collar racing car. Allendale, Missouri up there north. Justin Belmonte. I swear New York has the weirdest. I thought Oklahoma had weird city names. I'm going to butcher this one. I really need David Warmoth in here. East. It's either Pachogue or Patchagoo. I don't know.
I was gonna say Patchagoo or Patchoe or something like that.
It's some. It's, I guarantee you it's some weird pronunciation. But Warrior Racing there. Mike Marini, Thunder Bay, Ontario, the Raging Canadian. Mike Marini, this league's Raging Canadian anyway. Ty Higginbotham, Kansas City, Missouri. I bet he's friends with Stephen Luttrell and doesn't even know it. Raleigh, North Carolina, Kyle Knoll, Storm Surge Esports, rolling around in P9 currently. Ryan Gibson, no info, currently P10.
You know what's funny? We was nowhere even close to how we pronounce that name.
Yep, old Jared Ireland, the luck of the Irish, Eudora, Kansas, Blue Collar Racing. Mario Ercolani, Parsonfield, Maine? No way. GTR. Tommy Janikowski, we talked about him. Appleton, Wisconsin, Big T Motorsports. Back here running P13, currently the last car running right now. Out here trying to survive and make laps by attrition, but the leader is on his tail. Yeah, how did Dave say we pronounce that thing? Because I know he's in there somewhere.
Talking about the New York place?
Yeah.
It's Patchogue.
Pachogue?
Patchogue.
Cool. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, that'll work. That's our stage break, by the way. The yellow is not out on our scoring tower, but they are slow because we are at the stage break. Yeah,
I think race control's sleeping a little bit tonight.
it looks like it. Our scoring tower is still green, but the guys have slowed.
Unless they're waiting for P10 to cross the start-finish line to throw the yellow. But you would think the front runners would still be racing right about now.
Yeah. Either that or our scoring time. There it is. Race, race control woke up.
Someone go in there and wake up Brian France.
It's not that he's asleep. He's it's a little more hungover than sleep probably. Oh, Brian probably had a little too much granddaddy juice.
He definitely had too much granddaddy juice.
But we'll see here if we're going to have some pit stops for this stage break. We're 10 laps in.
That's pretty
Okay.
smart. I
That's
like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
The thing is, do they do the same thing on ovals, or is that just a road course thing?
On ovals, they keep racing. There was actually some controversy earlier in the year for who won a race or who finished somewhere because of them throwing the caution when 10th place crossed rather than the leader. So there was a big controversy in one race about that, if I remember correctly. Don't remember which one. It might have been a different league.
Well, you would think, though, if they're going to do something like that, you would freeze the field as soon as, like, once you cross the line, your field is, or your place is frozen on track. So it don't matter where you're at after the green flag or the green white checkered.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. I don't know.
But what do I know? NASCAR's probably a little cuckoo.
So that definitely kept these guys safe here instead of racing for a whole nother lap and probably wrecking. It probably might have preserved a few cars. Let's see here.
Probably also allow some of these guys to save some more fuel.
Aha. We got Mercado, Campbell, and Williams all 6 laps down. So if Campbell and Williams turn 1 lap, that will bump Mercado to P16, which I believe they will definitely be turning another lap each because they've turned laps already. See Tommy Janikowski about 20 seconds back, gaining on the field.
My scoring ticker is saying Williams is 8 laps down, not 6.
Oh, yep. I looked at it wrong. You are correct. It's a lot smaller on my phone screen. But then I zoomed in. Yeah, Mercado and Campbell are both 6 laps down. There we go.
You gotta get one of them flip smartphones where they've got a big old tablet.
Yeah, I don't need all that. The only reason I have this is because I work in the oil field, or else I'd have one of those old school flip phones. I still have my old Nokia brick if they'd let me.
You know what? Most people in my generation probably don't even know how to type text on a flip phone nowadays.
Everybody doesn't. The little tic-tac-toe symbol. What do you call that?
It's a pound. It's a pound sign.
It's a pound sign. Yes. 95% of everyone under the age of 30 has no clue that that's called a pound sign. To them, it's a hashtag because they've never had house phones. They never had rotary phones or actual phones at home. It's been the cell phones forever for the last 20 years.
Akers in coming down on stage break here.
Yep. Anybody staying out? That's what I'm curious to see. Who has the balls?
I think it would be a dumb decision to not pit here.
Yeah, it's road racing. Balls or brains? Both are terrible strategies.
Well, that's the problem with the male. Man, he's got 2 brains. And only one works at one time.
Yeah. Yep. We got 2 heads to think with and only enough blood to power one at a time.
Now, just imagine if you had enough blood to power both of them.
We'd take over the world. Oh, wait. And if we had enough blood to power both of them, we'd still only be half as smart as women are.
Are they really that smart though? I don't know about mine.
I was saying mine is. Think about it. I mean, who are the real smart ones? I mean, yeah, that kind of defeats our purpose. Like, who's the real smart ones? They chose us, but we chose them.
Yeah, you contradicting yourself there, Chris.
Yeah, all of society is just one giant lose.
No matter which way you put it, you're losing either way.
Yeah, story of my life.
I feel you there. Or you could be on the left side of the plate, just yeah, we're not gonna go there. I wondered
Ireland.
I wonder how that would work with women. Get two women. Who would be right? Because they're both gonna argue they're both right. Got you stumped on that one, didn't I?
Well, I know the answer, but I don't want to get myself in trouble.
Okay.
There's some statistics that can be Googled on the highest type of couple for domestic violence.
And I'm gonna guess it's the one we was just talking about.
Yes, by almost double.
Really?
Yes, yeah yeah. So, yeah, Google that one. I'm gonna leave that to our viewers to Google. We've got a lot of filler. That's not something I want to filler with.
That's a weird filler. Oh man. Well, where do we go from here?
To the green flag, hopefully, but it's a road course, so it takes forever. All right, lights are out. We are going green next time by. Ireland is trying to catch up right now.
You know what? I say screw it. Just pace car, get off the track, just throw the green flag, and they just go. No matter what turn they are.
As soon as just a random. All right, guys, we're going random green here. We're gonna start over here in turn 6.
You know how much variable that would bring into the equation on a road course? You just random corner, random green flag.
Dude, I'd watch the hell out of that. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be fun.
Screw it, we're taking the green flag here in the S's. Let's go.
Well, heck, imagine on an oval if we started the race on turn 2 or something. Just all right, boys, we're going in turn 1 on this one.
Just whenever the last car on the track catches up, that's when we're going green, no matter where we're at on the track.
Yeah, as soon as they catch up, we're gone.
It's
like right here. Like Ireland is still a minute back, so he hadn't caught the field yet. When he catches the field, we're going green.
That'd be some weird crap. You're in the middle of turn 2 and just we're going green. Just send it.
Yeah.
Imagine that at like Bristol or Martinsville, some track like that. That'd be hell.
And something like that, I don't think it'd even matter because you're already sniffing the tail end car's butt as you take the green anyway. They're racing the safety car.
Like Days of Thunder. I want you to go out there and hit the pace car. Hit the pace car. Hit the pace car. Why? You've had every else thing on the damn track. I want you to be perfect.
Yep. I can't wait. Look at all the rocks all over the track. I wonder who those are from. Oh, wait, never mind. We saw who those are from.
Speaking of Days of Thunder, you hear they've announced the production of Days of Thunder 2?
They have started production, yes, on number 2. Jeff Gordon's going to be in it, as is Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. I mean, he did play really well in the F1 movie, so.
Yep, he's going to be alongside of old Tom Cruise. They're making a character for Brad Pitt, is the rumor. It's not confirmed yet. A little insider NASCAR knowledge for you, but there is a rumor floating around.
Be like Cars all over again. Damn, Tom Cruise is damn Doc Hudson, and you got the rookie Lightning McQueen, Brad Pitt. Just
The crazy part, though, is isn't Brad older than Tom Cruise?
no, Tom Cruise is older than Brad Pitt, I think.
So they're both old as hell.
Oh, I'll go Google that.
Yeah, pace car's off. Ireland is still 10.5 seconds back and gaining quickly. 9.5, 8.5. And they are green, and Ireland is left in the dust, just like in society. Ireland has been forgotten by England.
Man, don't be hating on Ireland. They made the legal drinking age 18 years old over there.
It's 16 in Germany.
Get Germany out of here. They've lost back-to-back world wars.
Yeah, they're due. We got another one coming.
No, we're gonna be three-peat. We're gonna be like the damn Chicago Bulls now. Oh, as we saw the 15 cut to the S's.
He did. Tell you what, if gas prices don't get down below $4 a gallon before I start racing again, we might send a whole bunch of rednecks over to Iran and figure this thing out. Just give them a 30-30 with a scope and tell them there's no limit, no tag limit.
That'd be some crap. Damn, you're just Iranian just sitting there on the water. Next thing you know, they hear Freebird coming from somewhere and be like, what where the hell is that coming from? Just turn around and see a bunch of rednecks with damn Bush Light and Coors like, yeah, Freebird. America.
Like, oh man, I got shorted. This one's only an 8-point.
Man. Oh, to answer your question, by the way, Tom Cruise is 64, Brad Pitt 62.
I knew they were old. Because they were old when I was a kid.
How old was Tom Cruise in the Mission Impossible movies?
Well, I mean, they were what, early 2000s? Or late 90s? So that's almost, if it was early 2000s, that's almost 30 years ago.
I just looked up Tom Cruise's first movie ever, and it was a 1981 romantic drama called Endless Love.
Hey, that's a good movie. Don't you hate on Endless Love?
I've never watched it.
There's a whole song about it. It's a hit song. Exactly. Yeah, Tracy knows what's up. There's a whole song. It's a whole song. I know. Tracy over here singing "Endless Love" because nobody can hear him.
We're gonna unmute his mic so you can hear his beautiful voice singing.
He needs a solo. One of them solos that we can't freaking hear it. Got one through the grass doing some lawn mowing, the old 15, and Ireland has caught up to the back of the pack. Either that or they have fallen back to him. Both of which are plausible.
I think Knowles just said he's not gonna win any money, so he's gonna charge them a mowing fee.
Like, hey, y'all missed a spot over here. Don't worry, I got it. Janikowski, 35 seconds back.
Look at old Thornboard catching Fontaine up there. Oh, a little door banging.
The 8 and the 97? No, the 8 and the 1. Mangrum and Bailey. Where's the beef? We found it.
That's what I like to see right here. Some door banging.
Oh!
Oh, cleaned him out. Oh man,
Wow.
that looked intentional.
Wow. Wow.
Can we possibly get a replay of that from the chopper?
Yeah, let's. Here's the thing. I want to get on the hands of CD Mangrove. I want to get on the hands.
That didn't look too good. That looked very bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
From that point of view, it don't look like it's CD's fault.
it kind of like he was setting up entry for the corner, but I can't tell.
Let's get the old cockpit go. Let's get the old Fox visor cam going.
Well, we're gonna see the hands. Oh, he shifted. When he downshifted, he went. Wait, did he go left? Hey.
I think the 8 came up on him.
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah, he's all the way on the right on the rumble strips.
Yeah, that's on the 8. That's not on the 1.
I don't know. Watch the little wiggle right before he gets to him. Watch the car jut left just a hair.
Okay, but look at the angle of the 8 car though. He's going. No, it's on the 8. In my personal opinion, I think that's on the 8. Because look, he's going straight for the outer track. He's going straight for it. He's not even going towards the corner.
Oh yeah, I agree that he was definitely changing lane. The only thing that I saw that was odd was that little bit of a wiggle the one had right before contact. It was like, yes, the 8 came all the way across the track. The one could have backed out, but I think he made the choice to be like, nope, this is my spot. You're not going to muscle me out of this spot after you doored me all the way down the front.
On all that squabbling, we got the number 3 of Thornburg past the 17 of Fontaine for P2.
Yep. Almost 4 seconds back from Kalinian. By the way, that little collision earlier was for P4.
Oh, man.
And that dumps Bailey all the way back to P10. 22 seconds back.
So wait, I got a question. Kalinian and Thornburg are both Control-Alt-Defeat cars, right?
Yes.
Okay, why does one drive a Toyota and one drive a Chevrolet?
Low budget. They're low budget team. They're just really, really good being low budget teams. Like Wayne Peterson. Wayne's got a Toyota, a Ford, and a Chevy.
Getting all the sponsor dollars or the manufacturing backing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is 90% of the people in the garage don't have any manufacturer backing, so they just run whatever. You'll see a lot of the Toyotas. They have the Toyota pieces on the car, like the nose pieces and things of that nature, but they don't run the logos. So it's got the little push out on the nose, like for the Toyota logo, but there's no Toyota logo on there. You see that quite a bit in ARCA.
See, I know I'm gonna bring up probably your least favorite person. Well, I don't know if he's your least favorite. I know you don't. Well, I mean, you like him, you just don't like how the situations went. But I was watching Cletus McFarlane's latest late model race or test, and I noticed his car because it's what RGR whatever, I forgot the name of the damn team. His late model was a Toyota body but had a Chevy logo on it, which made no sense.
Yeah, it just depends on where the nose pieces came from. I mean, heck, there's been lots of teams that go dumpster diving that they normally run Chevys and Fords, and they'll go grab a nose piece from Gibbs or from Nitro and slap it on the car. So that happens quite a bit. Anything to save a couple pennies. I mean, heck, when I first started racing dirt, washers were to buy a washer for like a backing for a rivet was 10 cents. So I would take my drill and drill a hole through a penny, and I'd saved 9 cents per washer.
Oh, a little door contact between the 17 and the 3 here.
Yep, battling for second. But yeah, so instead of buying washers for 10 cents each, I would drill a hole in a penny, and I would have a 1 cent washer. So I saved
Literally.
9 cents per washer. There's still pennies all over my garage, just scattered everywhere with holes drilled through them. Were rivet backings for door panels and quarter panels and everything else.
Learn something new every day.
Yep. But then we stopped using rivets and started going to body bolts so that we could take all the doors off and all that a lot easier. Didn't have to drill out the rivets every week to wash the car. And we just zip, 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 body bolts out, doors, quarters off, wash the car, zip, 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 put them back on.
I always thought of you being a zip tie kind of guy.
Trying to think of a time that I had to use zip ties. I think there might have been a time, but it was in the pits for repairs. I think I tore my right side door panel off part of the way, and it had ripped the door panel in the inside, and I had to drill holes and zip tie the door back to itself because it had kind of sliced the door where it was just kind of flapping. Which later on, funny story, my wife's still mad about this one. I actually took one of her aluminum pans, like the little cheap one, the little cheap flimsy ones that are like almost like aluminum foil, and I built a door patch out of it.
Why would she be mad over a $2 damn tin?
Because they were hers, and she didn't know until she was looking for it.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't home, and she already knew where it was and walked out to the car and saw it. Then she saw it on the patch that I had made for the door, because I had made I'd used a couple pans because it was a big gash in there, and I had cut them up and essentially made a new backing. I just made a patch and I riveted it in, and then I painted over it and then rewrapped it. So I had a patchwork door that I patched from the inside where nobody could see from the outside. And it's one of my proudest moments, actually. I built a door out of an aluminum foil pan.
I bet it weighed a lot lighter too than the actual door.
It didn't hold up as good either. But now we don't run metal doors and quarters anymore. We run that stacked plastic material. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore. If something gets broken, we just put it out in the sun and it becomes moldable, and we can put it back how we want it.
Well, hell. We got some good racing between the 17 and the 3 here.
We do. 3 kind of pulled away there for a second, though. He's kind of got a really good run out of that last corner, but the 17 drives in deep into 1. 3 is just getting such good drive off. He's able to pull him out of every single corner.
I've noticed everybody outside the top 3 is 20 plus seconds back.
Yeah. See that a lot in oval leagues, because it's it's an oval league, so it's not many right turn guys in here.
I can tell the 00 is the SVG of the series.
Yeah.
That's not an insult, by the way, 00. I would say that is a compliment.
Oh, getting pretty close to another stage here, I believe. That's why these guys are probably racing so hard here for second, trying to get that extra stage point, that little extra bit.
Speaking of SVG, that man has improved a lot on ovals lately.
Yeah, he's getting pretty good. Right, so we are 3 out from the stage currently, because the stage will be at 25 to go here. 3 swings way wide. 17 actually gains on him on the corner exit on that one for the first time that lap. 17 gets under here as well. And he's got the run. He got out of the last corner better than the 3 this time. He needs to get to the left side of that car. He's not going to be able to pass on the outside into 1.
He's going to do a crossover. Watch this. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, man.
He was trying to set himself up for this corner, but he couldn't get enough through 1. That may be his own. I don't know if it'll be his only chance, but we're gonna see here.
He's
I
all
just
over his bumper.
I just heard a spinner as well, I believe. Definitely heard some high RPM revs there as we were watching them come through the S's. Kind of behind the camera a little bit. Riding on board now with Bryce Fontaine, the aggressor in this battle. 3 of Thronberg playing a little defense here as he locks the front tires. The 17 goes by 3. Woohoo! Oh, the 3 locked him up. 3 got in too hot, locked the front tires. He did it again.
I think his brakes are a little unhappy. You see them glowing red there.
Yep. 17 of Fontaine pulls away. So those 2 little mistakes there. I think that's going to seal it. Thronberg probably won't be able to get back to him before the stage.
Oh no, that 3's been pretty fast through the first 2 sectors. He might catch him here.
White flag now on the stage right there. Mangerman P4, the 8 has still not recovered. He's still back in P10, 41 seconds back.
I think that might have been stage right there.
Yep, they are slow. So that was the stage. That was not white flag. That was the stage. So Collini and Fontaine.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 00's an alien. Makes sense.
Kind of like Almendinger.
Yeah, he's fast everywhere. But your stage point recipients, Kalinian, Fontaine, Thronberg, Mangrum, Higginbotham, Belmonte, Marini, Gibson, and Bailey are your top 10 for the stage. The 60s also in NSRLA and EMSN appear to be pretty quick. I mean, if I remember correctly, Belmonte was pretty quick on the ovals early in the season. Not doing super hot here, but I mean, he's running P6, so I'm sure there's no complaints. Yeah, he does have 2 wins here in 11 starts. I believe both of those were in our broadcasted races as well. But stage 2, everybody just kind of cruising around. We got 25 to go. So it'll be probably 23, 22 to go possibly when we go back green. But while these guys have a little time here, we're going to let them catch their breath, and we're going to do the same with ourselves right here on Leadfoot TV. You guys stay with us. We'll be right back when we go green for the final stage here from the EMSN COTA 110, presented by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. There we go. I got tongue-tied again, guys. But we'll be right back. Y'all stay with us. Welcome back to Leadfoot TV and EMSN, the E Motorsports Network NASCAR series. Right here from COTA, the COTA 100, presented by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We are getting ready to go back green here, and we'll be 21 to go once they come back to green. Pace car, the old BMW sports car pace car, getting ready to pull off here as our leaders pass him once again, because the pace car driver, the pace car is 3 wide with the leaders. Apparently he's somebody. I'm not sure if it's our front row, or the pace car driver, but someone is drunk.
He's probably had too many screwdrivers.
Yeah, that's Philip. He's the one who invented that weird one.
I think that's the normal one.
No, the flat one's the normal one.
No, the weird ones with the stars, torque spit, whatever you want to call it.
The hex head, star head,
Yeah.
little star bits. I don't know, Phillips. I mean, why would you? That's all a Phillips head is just 2 flat heads put together. It's like, why are you complicating stuff with 2 of them?
You hit it from multiple angles.
Gross.
You dirty-minded eggplant.
Oh, lights are out on the old BMW safety car. Must be Brett Bodine in there. Slower as all hell and probably drunk.
Get him off the track.
There you go.
Look at this lone Chevrolet up there with a pack of Toyotas around him. Man, I bet he's swooping in his bloomers.
Let's see. Here, good to go. Green Kalinian's going to take off, and his teammate on the outside got left. But Fontaine goes right along with a 00. And they're going to, 00 jumps outside. 17's going to dive bomb the bottom.
Oh, he locked him up.
Bunch of guys locked him up.
3 got a little loose on exit. Now,
Let's
the thing
watch
is,
them.
do you think these guys can save 4 to 5 laps of fuel?
No shot. Absolutely not. Way too big around here. I don't think there's any hope of that.
Unless they put it in 5th gear and just cruise around.
I still don't think so. I still don't think they can get that many laps. On a 20-lap run, you have to save a 4th of the run. I don't think so. Because they went back green with 22 to go. 17, they're getting 17 laps. 18, 19, that's 5 laps they have to save minimum. That's a third of their fuel run. They have to. Yeah, there's no shot. So it's like, to break it down, at Daytona, if you get 20 laps of fuel at Daytona, you have to squeeze out 5 more laps. I'm like, I don't see it happening.
I mean, I see it happening. I mean, but I like saving fuel. I'm one of them type of drivers. Smart man. I wish Hunter would learn that.
I wish Hunter would learn a lot of stuff.
Like what?
A lot of stuff. Oh, luck of the Irish has ran out as he is on pit road.
God, that
Not
beeper
sure.
gets annoying.
Yeah, yes, it does. Imagine sitting on the front straightaway for a race. Every time somebody pits, it goes off. Not sure why he is on pit road, but he definitely is. I don't know if he's calling it, because it is right after the stage. You see guys bouncing off the wall back there.
He probably seen where it was 20 laps to go, didn't have nothing else to win loose for, so he just said park it.
Ooh.
Black flag.
Looks like it was a 30-second hold, so most likely that is going to be passing under yellow.
I think you might be right.
But Kalinian already stepped out to a 2.5 lead. Once again, just kind of pulling away. 20 to go.
I bet he
That's
just
it.
turns off the mirror and just sets sail.
Oh, yeah. He hadn't needed a mirror the whole race. He's just toying with him. We're going left, right. Just playing with these guys. Like, oh, I'm going to go over here. Nope, going over here.
A little bit of cat and mouse. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah, so we know that old Ireland is driving one-handed currently. Got an injury to his other
Got a question is though, which hand is it? Is it his left hand or his right hand?
left hand. It is his left hand, which would suck for me because I'm a left-handed driver.
Same here. Well, if I'm driving on the road, I'm usually have my left hand on the steering wheel. My right hand's always usually doing something else.
See, I'm the opposite. I drive on the highway with both hands, but in the race car, I drive left-handed.
Dude, what? You drive a race car with one hand, but drive a regular street car with two hands.
Yeah, pretty much.
See some smoke back there.
I do. Like it came off of the 12 car, Mike Marini.
Why does he look like a older version of Mark Martin?
There's an older version of Mark Martin?
Yeah, look at him. Look at him.
Looks like Antonio Mancini,
Mankini?
but older. He looks like a mix of our raging Canadian Travis Lapenas and Antonio Mancini. Looks like a mix of those two guys, but aged.
But aged. There it is.
Noel, whichever. He is now one lap down. Yeah, he's right there on pit road.
I think he might have called it a night, Chris.
Yeah, that car ain't running. It's just sitting there chilling. It is definitely off. Ain't nobody in the car. He's out.
Yep. He went to the hot dog stand.
He went and got him a chicken sandwich.
Got him an old Phillips head screwdriver, as we like to call him.
Yeah, but old Ireland's back on the track. He's almost a minute and a half off the leader, but he is back on track. Driver out of Eudora, Kansas. 9 starts, 1 win.
You know, I give the man props. Having a broken hand and driving this car around here like he is. Oh,
Yep.
and in the tire barrier.
Look what you did.
Well, I can't help it, man. You came in here and saying this man had the lucky horseshoe up his butt, and then, of course, me being lucky, you know, I got to put a stop to it. There can only be one lucky around here, and that's me.
But say, you got jealous? So you broadcaster cursed him? What a dick.
I'm the only lucky, okay? No offense to you, Ireland, but I'm
East Pachagi, that was that guy from New York. I think it was the 97 of Higginbotham, I think.
Higginbotham. No.
Nope, that's Kansas City. No. What's your guess, Lucky?
I'm gonna guess Campbell. Oh,
Belmonte. Try Belmonte. Oh, wait, that's Thornburg.
hey, I was close. I was in the right state. Um, there it is.
Hey, yep.
As he goes off the track.
Swinging way wide out there, trying to get that momentum. Running P4 currently. The 8 has made his way back up to P7. And the 1 had their little, we'll call it a dust up. I almost said that, but I didn't want to. I knew y'all were going to catch it again. It had a little kerfuffle. They are now separated by only 6 seconds.
I have a funny feeling
The
something's gonna
97.
happen.
Yeah, if the 8 gets back to him, I see that probably happening too. But right now, the 97 is in between them, and so is about 6 seconds.
Why is it every time I see Higginbotham's name, I think of Gotham from Batman? Don't know why.
I think of my childhood pharmacist because it was Dr. Higginbotham.
Higginbotham.
That sounds like a pharmacist name.
It does. Oh, Marini back there needed a tea. He'd be a martini.
Yeah, old Martini.
Old martini. Old Ryan Gibson over here just chucking the laps down.
Yeah, just knocking him off. He quietly made his way up to top 10, just kind of cruising today. Hadn't talked about him too much. That's usually a good thing on a road course. It means he hadn't done anything to make us talk about him.
I noticed something earlier in the race as Marini goes into pit road here. Gonna have enough fuel to make it to the end. But I saw Janikowski, his paint scheme, he's got Gibson on the side of his car, and Gibson's in 10th. Don't know if Gibson is sponsoring.
I forgot about that. Yes, Gibson sponsored a race earlier this season as well. Yeah, Gibson Soda Shop. Oh,
wait, so it's actually him?
Yeah, it's Gibson Soda Shop. They sponsored a race earlier this season. It's all starting to come back to me. We're a little rusty. We hadn't been over here in a while. We kind of lost touch with some of these guys, but we're starting to get it back. We're remembering. We're old. It's not our fault.
I'll be honest, that AI cheeseburger looks pretty good.
You ain't kidding. Tell you what, I think when this race over, I'm gonna walk outside this hotel room. There's a Sonic right in the front of the parking lot. I'm gonna walk over there and go through the drive-through and get me a Reese's Blast.
Oreo.
No, them Oreos always taste greasy because they keep them right by the fryer.
I've never tasted any difference in here of Oreo. Oreo tastes like an Oreo, but I'm fat, so I don't know.
Yeah, you must say you ain't had enough Oreos then. Them Oreos taste like grease. It tastes like straight grease.
It must just be a Kansas thing because they don't happen over here in the old
I don't
Tennessee.
even live. I ain't ever had a Sonic in Kansas.
Or Oklahoma. Why did I say Kansas? Like Kansas is on my mind for city. Oh, that's why. Higginbotham from Kansas City.
That's not in Kansas either. That's in Missouri.
It's got Kansas in it, dang it. Oh, it's got Kansas in it. Takes me back to when I watched Twisters. I ain't in Kansas no more.
Well, so Twisters was actually filmed in Oklahoma, but
I know, but the song, I ain't in Kansas no more.
Anyway,
man, what a night. It's been a long night.
Double Zero still leading this thing. We would like to focus more on the race, but to be honest with the viewers and everyone else out there that may want to fire us after this. There's not really much to talk about on track right now, so we're just kind of winging it.
Just trying to create conversation so there ain't just no noise.
Yeah, let's go dead air for 3 hours. That's perfect. Well, heck, I do not have that pulled up.
Do you
I'm
not
on my,
have your fancy dancy widget thing working, Tracy? Oh,
Marini 1 lap down.
Bill.
Because it fills the prescriptions.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You know, dad joke. They do. They do. Foot long chili cheese coney.
Yep, hey, they even got regular ones now for us normal guys.
Chris, we both know you ain't a normal kind of guy. You like the foot long.
Smothered in chili.
I bet when Subway had the $5 foot long, you tore up the $5 foot long.
I'm the reason they had to jack up the price. They kept running out of product. Dude, I ain't no, like, all jokes aside, I got Subway like 2 days ago. You know how pissed off I was that a foot long sandwich is $15 now?
Yeah, tell me about it. I'll be honest, if I go to a damn sub place, I'm either going to Firehouse or Jersey Mike's.
Like, yeah, let me go to Subway and get a sandwich where the bread's made out of yoga mat. I can make that at home. So yeah, let me get an Italian BMT with a side of yoga mat, please.
BMT with a side of yoga mat.
That's what the. Give me that one over there with the flowers on it. That's the pretty yoga mat right there. That's the thing. Y'all ever bit into the bread without it being toasted? It's like you might as well just bite a piece of yoga mat. That and their flatbread. I'm convinced 100% the flatbread is just a painted yoga mat.
Well, I will be honest. I think it's a crime if you go to a damn Subway and you don't get it damn toasted or heated.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm eating a yoga mat. I might as well eat raw bacon too.
It's just like the damn fully cooked bacon you buy at Walmart.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still to the day I die. I'm at 100%. Their flatbread is just a painted yoga mat. I mean, heck, I just bought my wife a dadgum blanket to look like a tortilla. You can't tell me they can't make bread look like a yoga mat if they can make yoga mat look like bread. It's two-way street.
It's a two-way street.
Out here 3D printing steaks and stuff.
It's crazy. I was reading. I wasn't reading something, but I was talking
No,
to my
you
dad the
are.
other
You
day.
can't read.
You're right. I can't read. I can't read worth a damn.
You
But
just look. You're from Tennessee. You just look at pictures and say, let's do it. I like that one.
Little pop-up books. Yeah, I do.
Like our own resident radio. I like that one, Teresi. I like that one. That's a good one.
I like that one. Yeah, it's pretty. No, but on a serious note, I was talking to my dad the other day. He told me, he's like, you know what they're putting in bread nowadays? He said they're putting chemicals in bread so they don't mold as fast. I said, what?
Yeah. It's called preservatives. They're in everything.
He just said they're putting chemicals. I'm like, what? That sounds stupid.
Yeah, there's preservatives in everything. America's the only one that does it. That's why it's like our food has a longer shelf life to increase profit for the companies. That's why everywhere else in the world has fresh stuff. They come here, they're like, oh, wow, why can this last so long?
That's why our country's going down the crapshoot.
Well, it's because we're not eating food. We're eating things that are food shaped.
It is so good. I noticed the other day too, I was looking at some ice cream. Some of it says ice cream, and some of it says frozen dairy product. Like what?
Yeah. So there is a certain percentage that has to be. I can't remember what the exact percentage is. There's a certain percentage of something that it has to be called, to legally be called ice cream. Whoa, we got one around.
This is 60 of
Belmonte.
Belmonte. I wonder if he's related to the pro bowler Jason Belmonte.
Probably not.
You know how cool that would be? Have a damn famous family member that's really good at bowling.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is a pro bowler really a famous family member?
No, but you bring him to bowling night and just whoop everybody's ass. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Well, what's up? Did
Whoa,
Kalinian
what
spin?
happened? We got a lead change. What the heck?
Run it back, Tracy. What did we miss here?
I think Kalinian's used up his stuff.
Either that or he had to have spun. He had a 4-second lead.
I think his tires are gone. He got on the gas there and it just lit him up. I think he has no grip.
I don't know. That's the thing. He had a 4-second lead though that a lap ago, so he had to have spun.
I don't know if he would have spun though. I don't. You think he'd be farther back though?
Well, he had a 4-second lead. I said he had a 4-second lead, so he lost almost 6 seconds.
Well, I think it all changes here. I think Kalini's going to pass old Fontaine here.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see. He's going through the S's here. A little wiggle.
Fontaine's already ahead of him at this point.
Yeah, Fontaine's already ahead. Run it back some more there, Tristan. Just go manual rewind here for us until we find it.
Dude, it's like rewinding the VHS tape.
Oh. Did he miss pit road, or he just do a drive through?
Let's see here. He missed pit road.
Sure enough.
Oh man.
Yep, he missed pit road. That what a killer. Let's see if he gets the lead back here. Now I'm interested.
We have a race now, but he's almost
No,
6
we
seconds.
don't. He is 6 seconds back. Did Fontaine not take tires?
I wonder if I wonder if Kalinian got a black flag for missing pit road.
I don't think so, because he's still in second. Thronberg didn't get by. Nobody else got by.
Well,
Plus,
Thornburg was also 25 seconds back.
Plus, he's gaining really rapidly here on Fontaine. So, well, he was until he slid the front tires there. Yeah, he's gaining like 0.3 a corner.
I wonder if you might be right though. I wonder if Fontaine didn't take tires, which would kind of be a ridiculous call on a road course.
Maybe. Unless he thinks he can do well enough to stay out front and just. I don't know. So far, he's maintaining. He's still 5 seconds ahead. Kalinian gained a half second that lap. If he gains a half second every lap, he's going to come up about a second short.
Well, he's almost already a second up already this lap.
Yep. Got through one really, really well.
I wonder how mad race control would be if he just cut through the S's.
Just went straight, just ramped them.
Yeah. That's one thing I missed about the old NASCAR games. Going to damn Sonoma and just jumping that one jump right after you get to the top of a hill.
Yep, just going straight across and gaining like 8 spots every lap.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good stuff. That and on the old Watkins Glen, before they when they still had the bus stop, they still had the old straight section, but
Yeah.
it was coned off.
Yeah.
And if you would go through it fast enough, it would like the game would automatically slow you down. Like it would almost stop you, just like a penalty would, just like you were bogging down in the sand. But if you hit it going fast enough, you'd skim right across it. It would slow you down for the next corner perfectly, and you would pass like everyone. It was a great cheat. The Watkins Glen was the best.
Great cheat code. But it looks like Killeen's gained almost 2 to 3 seconds on this lap.
Yeah, this is. If Fontaine didn't take tires, it didn't work out.
I know Killeen's in there like Tony Stewart, the Kevin Harvick at Indianapolis. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah. You see Gibson, last car on the lead lap currently in P9. Ireland and Janikowski both 1 lap down. Noel 6 down. Marini 7 down. And the other 3 off currently.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, if Fontaine puts up a fight with Killeen, look who's in the picture still. The 3 of Thornburg.
Yep. That's the thing, is how racy are these guys going to get? That's what I want to see. Getting ready to come down to 6 to go. Kalanian's there. He's within striking distance. Now he's just saving it for later, last lap or two. And try to push Fontaine to use his stuff up.
I think Fontaine's stuff is already used up, to be honest.
I think so, too. But you can see Thronberg has actually gained time back on the leaders as Fontaine has slowed even more. So Kalanian is definitely not pushing the issue right now as we have another car hit pit road. Yep, Noel on pit road. Right up yonder. Yep, in his box now. Also, the 8 and the 1. The 8 has gotten back by the 1. Don't know if there's any extracurriculars there, but the 8 is 11 seconds ahead of the 1 currently.
I think the 8 was going to be like, I'm going to let my driving do the talking.
Yeah, I think so. We're through the
But as the front 2 squabble here, 3's catching them slowly but surely.
Yeah. Kalanian's definitely just kind of hanging back behind Fontaine. Not in any hurry to pass him right now. If I'm willing to guess, I bet these 2 teammates, the 00 and the 3, are planning to both get by the 17. No, 00 just going to take it now.
17's going to put up a fight. Maybe he's going to go for a crossover here.
Nah, he doesn't have anything to fight with. He's kind of bringing a knife to a gunfight here. He's got nothing for the 00. And honestly, he probably didn't have anything for the 3 either. This is going to be a Control-Alt-Defeat first and second finish, I believe, if I was a betting man.
I think the name lives up. Control, Alt, and defeat their competitors.
Yep, today for sure.
Coming to 5 to go. Man,
Yep.
What a race. What a long race.
Yeah, this is the 5 to go time to dig instead of the 25 because, road course versus oval. Ooh, the 60 of Belmonte with a black flag we're showing here. Not sure what the penalty is, but definitely a black that he will have to serve. And that is going to plummet him down from 7th at least to 9th, maybe even to 11th, if those lap cars can get back up there and get by him and put him go a lap down. But he definitely has to serve that black flag.
Thornburg made quick work of the 17 there as he got by him so quick.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm willing to bet, like I said earlier, I think the 17 didn't take tires. Bold strategy, just didn't work out for him. Couldn't get enough of a gain to make up for it. Just kind of left him as a sitting duck there. There was just too much race left.
As we was looking through the field, Bailey was catching the 97 of Higginbotham.
Yeah, he's within a half second now. 8 within the 97.
Strong effort from the A after getting spun out, coming in for the finish in the top 5.
Yeah. Oh, easy. Barring any catastrophic circumstance, we know who our top 3 interviews are going to be tonight: Kalinian, Thronberg, and Fontaine. Let's see if any of them mess up now that we jinxed them.
That would be, if that something happened to one of those top 3, I would definitely say there's a curse.
So what's going to happen is Kalinian's going to spin. Thronberg is going to try to avoid, and Fontaine is going to get into Thronberg, and all 3 of them are going to knock each other into Kalinian. Boom. All 3 crash. Higginbotham wins.
Chris, I hate to say it, but I think your predictions have been off a lot these last couple of weeks, especially the Daytona race that I just had. You said me and Pac wasn't even going to finish the race. And it turns out me and him turned 1 and 2.
Yep, I like them long shots because they pay better.
Yeah, but usually the long shots ain't the best way to go.
Yeah, but if they only cost me $10 to win $80,000, then I'm going to go with the long shot.
Well, I guess when you was saving pennies using the penny as a washer for your rivets, you lost $10 betting on the long shot.
But here's the thing. I actually lost, no joke, 2 years in a row. I lost a lot of money not betting on the Daytona 500 because I remember one year I was like, you know what? Michael McDowell is like a 8,000 to 1 on this. And that was when McDowell won his first Daytona 500. And I was like, that would be really cool. Bet $10 on this and make $80,000. Yeah, I should have done that, by the way, because he ended up winning the dadgum Daytona 500. And I was like, wow, I just missed out on 80 grand. That was weird. And then same thing happened with Austin Cindric. I was like, wow, Cindric's a really high deal. He was a rookie, you know. And, yeah, let me go look here. Oh, he won the Daytona 500. Weird. So yeah, twice in a 5 to 10 year span, I missed out on 80 grand by not making a long shot bet.
What about did you see Tyler Reddick winning the Daytona 500 this year?
I don't know. I've stopped looking at it because Oklahoma outlawed online gambling. As the 97 gets loose, the 8 kind of wiggled at him a little bit, and it looked like it might have scared him a little, and he locked him up, tried to stay off of him.
He saw the king of beers. He was like, oh, I'm going to get scared. Got the king of beers versus the Boulevard Wine Company, it looked like.
That's NASCAR for you. That's the battle of the garage right there. You got the wine sippers and the king of beers. They're like, hey, you fancy so-and-so. Yes, peasant.
It's kind of like John Jawad from Talladega Nights.
Old days of Talladega Nights.
Days of Talladega Nights, yep.
The ballad of Cole Trickle.
Dick Trickle.
Dick Trickle. Yeah, who cares that it took Earnhardt 20 years to win the Daytona 500? At least his name isn't Dick Trickle.
Oh man, you know what? That's one thing I do miss after every NASCAR season was the after the lap show they used to have all the time.
Did Janikowski run out of fuel? Was that what we were looking at there a second ago?
I
Or was
think
he
so.
just really slow?
I
No,
think he
he's
was
still rolling.
really slow. It'd been a 29, I think.
Yep. Yeah, let's 29 on by. He did the same thing for the 23 there. Yep, letting the lead lap cars by. Playing it smart, trying to get to the end of this thing. Being courteous. Old Tommy doing the right thing there. Here comes the leader, 00 Kalinian. 4 seconds back of him is teammate Thronberg. And then, of course, Fountaine rounding out your top three. And then in fourth, 43 seconds back, the 8 car Bailey.
What a clinic the 00s put on tonight.
Yeah, those top three don't even belong on the same track with the rest of these guys from the looks of it. This is as old Uncle Philip Rivers would say, it's a good old fashioned rear end whipping. One to go, sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Kalinian working his way into the S's, bobbing and weaving, a little left, a little right. Coming up on the lap car of Janikowski. Eases up, lets him on by. Gives him the line. Kalinian sets sail again. Last lap here. Getting ready to work into the final corner.
Would suck if he got a track limit penalty right about now.
Yeah, yes, it would. Very much so. Just cruising right around. Final corner. Come on, one more. Or two more. I don't know. I can't count. There's too many right turns out here.
And the final last 2 turns are a double left. Thank God.
We at least would get to finish with some left turns. There's the final corner. I knew we were going to find it eventually. Bobbing and weaving down the front straightaway. Stakes for everybody in the grandstands. The driver from Salisbury, North Carolina, takes the checker. Jordan Kalinian wins it on the lefts and right turns of COTA. The COTA 110. Romberg, his teammate, second. Fountaine survives to bring it home third. Looks like we're going to have Bailey fourth, Higginbotham fifth. That will be how they run. It is stake time in Salisbury. Kalinian takes the win. Everybody else finishing up here. Working their way on through. The 8 goes way wide, just trying to get to the end here. 97 Higginbotham follows him across the line. That is your top 5. Almost a full minute behind the leaders. Here comes P6 here, CD Mangrum, who is another 20 to 30 seconds behind P5 as he works his way off the final corner. And down the front stretch and across the checkered, here comes Justin Belmonte. P7 right there, coming right on across the line. Urkelani right there in P8. Gibson P9, that will round out your lead lap finishers. Ireland, with one hand, brings it home only one lap down. Solid race there for the 13. And there's the leader right on his tail getting ready to burn them down.
Oh, 17 cleared him out. Oh, man.
Wow. 10 out of 10 burnout, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, right in the wall.
Oh, 9 out of 10.
I don't know. I think this is a pretty good burnout. Now, if it, I
Uh,
think this stays a 10.
he hit the inside wall. I can't give him a 10.
Man, he's probably doing what Jimmy Johnson used to do back in the day: hit the wall so where they can't do nothing in post race tech.
he, he is throwing some extras. I'll give him a 10. We'll stick with the 10.
Now, if only if he could pull out Hosefar out and just sit out the window and like, yeah.
All right, I like Jordan. Just so you know, when you go back and watch this, I like brown gravy on my taters. So when you bring me my steak, since we got you that 10 out of 10, I like brown gravy. I don't like that white mess. So when you bring that steak over, it's on them taters, brown gravy. So I like I like Salisbury taters.
Now the berry taters. He likes the chunks in his mashed potatoes too.
That's right. I like them lumpy.
He likes them lumpy.
Yep, heck of a smoke show there from Jordan Kalinian. We are going to take a short break. Come back here with your EMSN Leadfoot TV post race show, where we're going to talk to your top 3 finishers here tonight and get a little bit of a refresher on these guys. We haven't got to talk to them in several weeks now. We started covering the races early on. We're happy to fill in tonight, but you guys stay with us. We'll be right back right here on Leadfoot TV. Welcome back to Leadfoot TV as we begin our post-race coverage of the COTA 110 here in the EMSN Nascar Series. I'm going to toss it over to our producer, Tracy Brown, who has been able to jump in as Lucky Cansdale had to step away for a moment. And he is with our third place finisher, Bryce Fountain out of Cape Coral, Florida, Hyperdrive Esports, that 17 car. Tracy, you got me?
I got a copy there, Chris, and yes, I am indeed standing right by here with our third place finisher, Mr. Bryce Fontaine. Bryce, I think the question that most of us had in the booth here tonight was that last pit stop that you had. I'm getting right down to it, man. So did you take a pit stop without taking tires, or did you just take 2 tires? Or, I mean, I was just trying to figure out how you got such a big lead, but I didn't know if the number of tires you took might have played in to how fast Kalinian caught you there.
Yeah, I definitely did. I decided not to take tires on the last run. I knew the fall off was pretty good, but I saw Jordan had a penalty on my overlay. I didn't know what the penalty was for exactly. I knew he had attempted to get into the pits and then had an issue. So I was kind of hoping that would put him a little bit further behind, and then I could try to hold off Blake. But it was almost enough, but just wasn't. I think Blake was 3 seconds ahead of me with the fresh tire. So I was able to hold on somewhat. It just wasn't enough. And then, yeah, I mean, Jordan's been the class of the field on the road courses since I've been here in 3 seasons. So everybody's kind of chasing him, but it looks like, me and Blake have kept it decently close with him this season. So that feels good to at least be in striking distance. But yeah, the rear tires, and I mean, really all the tires were just cooked on that last run. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and that's what it appeared to us as well, but we just wanted to kind of confirm that. But I got to give you kudos, man. You and Blake Thornburg in the number 3 car. Man, y'all put on a heck of a show there for several laps, swapping positions, doing crossovers, and that sort of thing. I'm assuming you guys aren't teammates, though, but the way that you raced each other nice and respectfully, I'm assuming maybe y'all pretty good friends?
Well, me and Blake have had some incidents on track for sure.
Oh, okay, all right. Didn't mean to stretch that scab there or anything.
No, no, you're good. He's a hell of a racer. You can't take that away from him. I had that I went for a move there in turn 1 on one of the laps, and I kind of got into him a little bit, so I just gave it back. I mean, I'm not the type of person that's gonna wreck somebody on purpose for a win. In this case, second, but it just wasn't worth it. I'd kind of known that throughout the long runs, I seemed to have the better tires at the end of the runs, so I figured I would just get it back and put the pressure on him and hope he made a mistake, and he did there with like 1 or 2 to go in that second stage, or on the last lap in the second stage, and we were able to get by him. So it all worked out. But yeah, man, apart from some differences that people have on or off track, I think, like I said, Blake is a hell of a competitor, and if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it clean because I would expect the same thing back, and I'm sure he would do it as well. So, it was fun in the car. This track is a what for sure. I love the road courses, so that kind of helps. But to have somebody to at least battle for the race because Jordan was gone, that felt great, and I think we had like 30 or 40 seconds on the guys behind us. So to have somebody to battle was fun.
Yeah, and it was nice to watch the battling as well. But just kind of real quick, I mean, is there anything else you'd kind of like to touch on or just mention how your race went tonight overall? From start to finish. Obviously, you had a great finish. I mean, anytime you're up here in the podium, that's a good finish in my book anyway. But anything that kind of went right for you or something that went wrong that you weren't anticipating?
Just the tires on the last stage. I knew that was a gamble, but if you follow the leader, you follow the leader. So I figured I'd try to do something different. But all in all, great points day. Second in both stages and third in the race. That's a great bounce back. We have a lot of momentum. Missed 3 races early on in the season, and we're still. I think that might put us top 5 in points. So doing really good. Just going to carry this momentum forward and hope to be up here in the booth. And if I'm going to lose to anybody, losing to Jordan and Blake, that's good company. So all in all, I'll take the hell of a points day, and let's get some more road courses out here.
Absolutely, man. 10-4, Bryce. Well, just think anyone that you'd like to think to kind of help you get here on the podium tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to give a huge shout out to all the guys in the league, all the admins. You guys for stepping up and broadcasting again. You guys have been great in your select few races that you've done so far. So appreciate you guys stepping in for us with Jordy being gone. I hope everything is all right with Corbin as well. I know he had to bounce out of race control a little bit early. Got to give a huge shout out to all my teammates over at Hyperdrive. We're rebranding. So, but shout out to all the teammates. Shout out to Mason and his wife. I know he couldn't make it tonight as well. It seems like life is just kind of getting everybody right now. So off the track, just a huge shout out to all the guys going through stuff, and we're all here for them. Apart from that, huge shout out to my wife and my son for giving me the motivation and the support to do it. And shout out again to Jordan for the win.
10-4. All right. Well, congratulations once again, Bryce. Like we have mentioned several times here, anytime you're on the podium anyway, that's a good night, man, especially here at this beast of a track that we just ran here. So anyway, I'm going to toss it back to our lead announcer here, Mr. Chris Golden. Chris, you got a copy, buddy? I think you may be standing by with tonight's winner.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Normally we would have second place, but he had a flight to catch, and of course we know he's probably flying Spirit. So you guys pray for him. He had to get out of here early to go catch that flight, since probably had to put a little bit of duct tape on the plane on the way in. But I have caught up with our leader over here in the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Victory Lane, Jordan Kalinian out of Salisbury, North Carolina. Control Alt Defeat, coming away with a first and a second tonight. Jordan, kind of talk us through tonight, man. What a dominant performance.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, was able to start on the pole there and just kind of manage the race for the first stage, and second stage as well. Just kind of got out of the pits in the lead after the end of the first stage and just kind of managed. And then we got to the third stage, and it was a lot of the same. There's a little bit of a contesting on the front end of that run, and then I just smoked it on the pits and about hit the wall. So I figured I'd bail and go around and hope the penalty wasn't too severe. Luckily, I think it ended up being like a 5-second slowdown on track. So that let Bryce get back around, and it was going to be some pretty hard work to get back by him there. Luckily, tire strategy worked out. He took the 2. I was able to take 4, and yeah, the tire wear was a ton. So that worked out for me. But just great race by Bryce and Blake as well.
So I have to ask, when you guys came out of the pits after all was said and done, and you saw that there was a 6 to a 6.5 second gap, were you concerned at all, or were you just locking in and said, okay, I got to make this back up?
I had some concern. I didn't think the 2 was going to work, but it can always work, especially if the guy behind you was saving tires the whole time. I wasn't sure how hard he was pushing, or so once I got out there and I kind of got through the first 2 turns and got settled back in, and I saw like a second drop off in like 2 corners, I knew I was in a pretty good position. So I figured if I could just keep it under control and not get ahead of myself, I'd have a pretty good shot at getting back around him.
Heck yeah. Awesome strategy tonight. I mean, just like I said it earlier in the broadcast, it's like old Uncle Philip Rivers said in multiple mic'd up occasions. That's a good old fashioned rear end whipping right there, buddy. That's all it was. It's just absolutely dominant. Winning from the pole, leading the most laps, coming out here, bringing steaks for everybody from Salisbury. I like brown gravy, by the way, on my mashed potatoes. Other than that, man, who would you like to thank for tonight's performance? We see the car is kind of bare other than numbers. So what are there any sponsors out there, and will there be some on the car soon?
No sponsors and nothing in the works currently, but just appreciate the league and everybody for putting this on. It's been fun. Past couple years been running with them, and of course appreciate you guys coming out on pretty short notice to help us out for this week.
For sure, yeah, it's our pleasure, man. We love coming to watch you guys and talk about you guys. I was kind of reminiscing a little about early on in the season and a lot of the dominant performances here. I mean, it's your, I believe, 3rd or 4th win of the season. You see on screen there 3 already. I may be wrong. You may have more than that we've missed. But man, what a season it's been for you. I mean, surely if there are sponsors out there that exist, they're going to be jumping on this car soon, as much as you get to talk to the guys in post race.
Definitely appreciate it, guys.
Yep, for sure. Thank you so much, buddy. Our pleasure. Tracy, your winner right there, EMSN. Once again, the COTA 110, Jordan Kalinian, dominant performance tonight. Oh, let's run down our final running order here. What a up and down night for a lot of guys. Jordan out here winning it from the pole. Blake Thronberg, his teammate, finished in second, started P4. Bryce up there, second to third. Scott Bailey in fourth. Ty Higginbotham pulls out a top 5 from P11. I think, let's see, 6 positions. Not quite the hard charger. That's going to belong to P8, Mario Ercolani. I think, if my math is correct. CD Mangrum, P6. Justin Belmonte, P7. Ryan Gibson, 9th. Jared Ireland, with the luck of the Irish, coming in 10th. 1 lap down. Tommy Janikowski survives, coming away P11. Kyle Knoll, 12th. Mike Marini, 13th. Jose Mercado, Lee Campbell, and John Williams, all DNF, 14, 15, and 16. Rough night for Knoll, Marini, Mercado, all started pretty close to the front there. What are your final thoughts on this night here, Tracy?
Well, I tell you what, for the heck yeah move of the race sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, I would like to give it to the man who's on your screen right here, right now, Jordan Kalini. Although he did kind of smoke it getting in there to the pits, he didn't make it worse by absolutely trying to force it and just kept a cool head, kept her straight, went back around, took his penalty, took his tires, and obviously everything worked out. So that would be my vote for the heck yeah move of the race. Don't know if you've got a different one or not.
That was actually going to be my choice as well. I mean, he ran the 17 down 6.5 seconds in what was it, 9 laps?
Yeah.
And still had 6 laps to spare. So
exactly.
it don't get much better than that right there. So yeah, definitely the heck yeah move of the race right there was that charge back to the front for the 00. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, and plus he gave us a 10 on the smoke show. So
oh man, yeah, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 smoke show. He's had plenty of practice though.
It does look like it. Yes, it does. Absolutely, I got to agree with that. It looks like he knows what he's doing, man. And,
yeah, for sure.
Definitely looked like he was glad to win it too. So that's the emotion I like to see after a race, especially when you. A track this doggone tough. I've never ran here. Matter of fact, I just downloaded the track right before the broadcast tonight. And I'm not sure that I ever will run this thing. I mean, this course right here seems to be a pretty tough one to memorize all the corners and everything on. So anyway, I'm about like you, man. The only time you should be turning right is on dirt. So that's about all I got, Chris.
Sounds great to me, Tracy. It's been a pleasure having you in the booth here with me once again, pushing all the buttons. Of course, my cohort that joined us early on, Austin Lucky Cansdale, had to step away before our post-race show. I am Chris Golden, and for my drivers here on track, the EMSN NASCAR Series, Leadfoot TV, all of our fans, all the sponsors, and everyone else that tunes in to listen to us talk for an hour to 2 hours every time we're on. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay golden.